Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Welcome to Roll for Combat, 3-Ring Adventure.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure. I'm your GM and host Steven Glicker, and in this week's episode, the first floor of Moonstone Hall is mostly explored. However, there's one thing left, and that is the bell tower. What could possibly be in that bell tower? I think we're going to find out this week. So last week was a rules-heavy game. There was a lot of discussion about rules and a lot of disagreements and arguing, or maybe arguing, over what the heck the rules actually were. And rather than me last week kind of explaining them and then you listening to it, I'm doing the other way around. You listened to last week's episode, so now let me go through all these rules. And you're wondering, okay, what the heck is the official explanation for those of you who are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition? Because some of these I think you're going to be like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Trust me, I've quadruple checked these with Paizo. I've had long discussions with them. Everything I'm about to tell you is correct. I know some of you, or most of you who play Pathfinder, are going to disagree with me because a lot of these do not go in the favor of either a GM or a PC. So, well, most people play PCs. So 80% of you are going to be going, yay, and 20% of you are going to be going, no, or the other way around. So, first one, assurance. Does assurance automatically give you a plus 10 to your roll no matter what? In other words, do you apply any penalties whatsoever when you're using assurance? For example, imagine I am a swashbuckler and I make an attack the first round. Okay, that makes sense. Then I make an attack the second round at -5. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, the third round action is I am going to trip someone. Now, since it has the attack trait, I would normally have a -10 to that. But I have insurance. So do I just give my insurance, which is, let's just say, a 24, and that's it? Or do I put a -10 and make it a 14? And the answer is, it is a 24. You never, ever, ever put any negatives or positives to your rolls when you use assurance. Ever. I know, that sounds game-breaking, but trust me, that is true. The only, and I mean the only way that your assurance will change, ever, is if your proficiency changes. Let's take that one step further. Let's say your PC is suffering from stupefied and enfeebled and frightened and all these other horrible conditions, none of which change your proficiency. Does it affect your assurance? The answer is no. It does not. Nothing affects your assurance roll. It is unbelievably powerful. And a lot of you are probably going, what? That can't be right. It is. I've looked at it. I've triple, quadruple, infinitely checked. The only thing that can make it go up or down that I can think of is 2 examples. If you use the spell Ancestral Memories, that has the possibility to actually increase your proficiency. If you use that and your proficiency became higher, then you would increase your insurance value. That's how it would change. Another example is Krampus. If you look at the monster Krampus, they have an ability called Regression, which will screw up all of your insurances because it reduces you to trained in everything that you're an expert in or better. So that would also affect your assurance. But that's it. That's it. I know. A lot of people are wondering that can't be. But yeah, assurance is ridiculously powerful, which means that, yeah, Alhara is going to be tripping things like crazy because she has an automatic 24 in athletics with insurance. So that means she's going to be doing attack, trip like all the time. Or she can just use it to do anything that uses that. Next, blindness. Anything that says, oh, does it only last until the start of my next turn? For example, if you have the blindness spell cast on you and you succeed your roll, does that mean that you're only blind during the monsters and other people's turns? The answer is yes. So anytime a spell says it affects you until the start of your turn, that means, well, the start of your turn. It can be a little confusing because it seems like, wait, What happens if I cast blindness on a PC and then it's their turn right after the person who cast blindness? The answer is nothing happens, basically, that they were blind for a millisecond. So anytime you see a spell that says till the start of the PC's next turn, that literally means the start of their next turn. I know I misunderstood that because I thought, oh, the start of their next turn meant the turn after this one. Next means the upcoming turn, not the one after this one. That's where I got a little confused with that. Next up, can you use Hand Wraps of Mighty Blows to affect other unarmed attacks on your PC, such as your bite? And the answer is yes. It is a little strange, but any unarmed attacks whatsoever, if you put hand wraps on you, it does increase their ability to either hit or turns into striking and so forth. So if you're a goblin and you want to increase your bite, just get some Hand Wraps of Mighty Blows and that will do it. And there are other PCs with non-fist-like unarmed attacks that you're going to want to apply that for. So that actually comes in handy quite a bit. Even though they're worn gloves, how that affects your teeth, I'm not sure. But that is the rule. And then finally, here's the biggest one of all, and this is a huge change from first edition, is how does targeting work when you're trying to cast a spell? So in things like Magic Missile, even though Magic Missile says it automatically hits, let me explain to you. The way it works in first edition is that if you can't see or target someone, then you can't cast a spell. Okay? So if someone was concealed, you could not actually cast Magic Missile on them. It was not allowed. If you can see them, you can cast Magic Missile. How it works in second edition is very different. How it works is that you cast the spell, and then you roll the concealment check. So, for example, imagine there's a 20% chance you're going to miss someone. You cast Magic Missile, even though it says it's never going to miss. And then, if they are like in fog, you roll your flat check. If you roll 1 through 4, your spell hits a target and goes off, but the target is not who you're trying to hit. It just hits like the floor. So you're wondering, wait a second, it doesn't make sense. Actually, it does. That's a big change between first and second edition. It's a massive change. Is that you always cast your spell and then determine if it can hit the target. And any spell has to be cast first and then you determine. It's not the other way around. You can't say, wait, can I see the target? Okay, let me do a flat check. Let me do a 1d4. I can't see them. You roll like a 3. And you're like, okay, I'm not going to cast Magic Missile. I'm going to do something else. That's not how it works. The way it works, and again, I've had this confirmed 1 trillion times. I won't go into all the steps because that'll take a while. But if you go through the order of operations, you cast a spell, and then you determine if it finds the target. The spell, or you, however you want to think about it, has to find the target, and since it's concealed, you might have aimed for the wrong spot. So, in theory, the way Magic Missile works now, or any spell that you have to hit a target, you cast it and you hit your target. Your target might have been 2 inches to the left of the PC, or the monster you were trying to hit. That's the difference. So it still hit the target, you just aimed to the wrong place. That's the difference. Now, what does that mean for something like Spiritual Weapon? Because this is what happened last week, because someone was blind. Well, this is how it works. Spiritual Weapon, you can cast at will. So imagine I'm blind. Say I have blindness on me, so I need a DC 11 flat check to hit someone. Well, this is how it works. You cast your spell, Spiritual Weapon. That goes off as planned, even if I'm blind. But then I say, okay, I'm going to take this spell and have it attack that monster. But I'm blind, so I need to make a flat check of DC 11 or higher to see if I hit it. And then you roll the dice and say you get an 11. You're like, okay, I managed to find the monster. I used my ears. I heard it. I'm attacking that square. And sure enough, I'm able to hit the monster. Of course, I have to do an attack roll to see if I hit it. But the point is that you can cast spells with a target in mind, even if you're blind. Doesn't matter. Even if there's a 5% chance to hit someone. Hell, if there's a 0% chance, actually, if you really want, you can cast the spell. It just goes off in the air and doesn't hit anything. But you do not need to actually have a target. Even though it says target, you don't need to actually have a target. You can cast the spell, and then determine if it hits the target or not. That is a big, 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 big difference between first edition and second edition, and a lot of you are going to say, that doesn't sound right. Trust me, it is. I've gone through this with everyone I know at Paizo, and this is correct. It's a big difference, and in fact, they did it on purpose because they felt it was better for people, because in the old games, it was a lot harder to cast these spells when you're like, I'm concealed, you can't cast anything on me, la-da-da-da-da, blah, 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 and then it becomes really hard. Well, now it's like, oh no, you can cast spells all the time. You can do anything you want. It just, you'll get a 20% chance to miss, but your spell is cast no matter what. So they actually made it, in their minds, a little bit better for everyone, and they made it a little easier to use your abilities and your spells. So that was the reasoning behind it. So there we go, rules discussion. There was a lot of rules that we discussed last week. All of those came up in one episode, and 2 of those I think you kind of knew about, but 2 of those were whoppers. The assurance rule and the targeting, especially for things that are, quote, automatic, like Magic Missile, that aren't really automatic. Yep, welcome to the world of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Hopefully that was educational. If you have any other more rules that you have questions about, feel free to hit me up on the Discord, because one advantage is I talk to the Paizo guys every day. That's actually not an exaggeration. I'm always talking to them. I'm having them edit my book, the RPG Superstar book, so I'm always talking to them, and I can just ask them questions, and the people I'm talking to are some of the top people at Paizo who pretty much either write the rules, and they're either number 1 or number 2 there, so if they agree with me or give me the explanation, I will pass it off to you. I cannot tell you who it is officially, because it can't be, quote, an official ruling from Paizo by XYZ. That is not allowed, because if they want to say what the ruling is, they will say it in the blog or in the message boards, then they'll say it. But the next best thing is you can ask me, I could look at it, I could talk to my friends at Paizo and find out what the rule is and come back to you. And it's, quote, unofficially official. So there you go. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's show notes. Show notes. So we are finishing up RPG Superstar. As I said, all the monsters are done. But then I decided, you know what? I think I need to edit all of them and just double check them all. I had them all done by Paizo editors, but I was like, I should probably look at them too. So, it's a lot of monsters to go through. Now I know why it took them like 6 months. So I'm going through all the monsters. Plus, I'm going through all the artwork and cleaning it up and making sure like little leftover pieces in the artwork, artifacts they're called. I'm taking out all the little artifacts and making sure artwork looks perfect. And then I'm going to start doing the layout. And then for the mystery section is being iterated and added to. And I keep adding more and more to it. And that's going to be really great. So be on the lookout for that. And again, I hopefully will get a chance to show you what the book will look like in a near future. We are working on the layout, but the person who was doing the layout for me got a little sick. So I had to delay the layout for about a week or 2 until she feels better. But that'll be able to give you at least 1-page layout. It looks awesome. The book looks beautiful. I'm trying to make it look as good, if not better, than a Paizo book, which is saying something because those books are incredible. So be on the lookout for that. And of course, every Wednesday I post an image of one of the monsters. And I'm going to start posting. I've been posting some of the copper and the silver. Not that they're worse. Trust me, some of the copper monsters look just ridiculous. But when it comes to, say, the platinum monsters and the gold, I made sure to put all my absolute best illustrators on those. I wanted to make sure every one of those came out absolutely incredible, and I spent a lot of time in those illustrations. I'm going to start posting those in the near future, and you'll see how just incredible those illustrations are. I know how important these illustrations are. I used to always print out the pictures of the monsters whenever I did it in person, and I would give everyone a handout and show you what the monster looked like, because I felt like it really drew you into the game. Obviously, you can do it a little easier in the VTT online, where you can just like click and see everything. So I'm making sure that these monsters look great, and it's something that someone could print out and show it to people. And of course, we're going to make t-shirts of every single monster in the book for the winners, as well as anyone else who likes them. So if you're like, I love that monster, I'm going to get a t-shirt and wear it everywhere I go, you can do that as well. So look for that. It's going to be posted every Wednesday. You can find that on Facebook, on Twitter, on Discord, and the Patreon. I actually posted on the Patreon itself. That's where I post all those pictures. So be on the lookout for that. So speaking of Patreon, don't forget, go to patreon.rollforcombat.com, and you too can contribute as little as $5, and you can get the shows early, as well as watch us live. That's right, we usually record Sunday and Monday nights, Eastern Time, and whenever we record, we always invite our patrons, and you can hang out with us, watch the show, chat with us, come in early, come in late, doesn't matter. And there's actually have a little audience growing. We have a nice little audience, and now they're talking to each other, and they're all hooked on not just talking with us during the show, but then talking with each other and posting little messages and little images, and it's a lot of fun. And sometimes we even ask the Patrons for help. I don't always include that in the episodes. I sometimes cut that, but I usually will say, hey, Patrons, what do you think we should do here? And then they give a little vote, and then I do it to them, and it's fun. So you can even help me GM the game a little bit. Again, just go to patreon.rollforcombat.com. For as little as $5, you will get the episodes early, and you can help us GM and watch the game. And then finally, don't forget discord.rollforcombat.com, where you can hang out with us, see spoilers, talk with us, play games, lots of other fun stuff. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's episode. Last we left off, you were exploring the final areas of Moonstone Hall. You managed to find some Zolgaths, find some more Zolgaths, and some Zolgaths after that. And you beat them all easily, because that's what you do. But you also managed to pick up yet another friend, maybe circus member, who knows? You have Givzib, the Quasit. Hello, everybody. I am Givzib, and I am here to make things more difficult. I mean, to be your personal cheering section. That's right. Hi, everybody. She just flies around and is just a flutter of fun and anticipation. And that is where we last left off. There was also a circular stairwell going up. That's pretty much the last thing you haven't seen on this level. You believe you found everything else. And if you went up there for a second, which I believe you did, you saw some spider nests things and said yikes and came back down. And now you finished everything. Yikes. You found, let's see, you were in the defiled chapel. That's where you found, well, let me go back because it's been a while. So you're right now in this room, and I'll describe the room. This abandoned chapel is shrouded in gloom. To the east, a broken slab surrounded by marble debris is all that remains of a large statue. On top of the broken slab stands a crude altar of wood and stone bearing a human corpse. A gash splits the dead man's throat, his decaying face frozen in a final mask of horror. A strange symbol carved into the man's abdomen undulates with foul energy. Okay, it doesn't undulate anymore because you killed everyone, so that is gone. And you managed to kill, let's see, there were 3 Zolgath leaders and then a demon caller type thing that you managed to kill. And you also looked around. It looked like there was the statue, once was a glorious statue of Aroden that was destroyed. You think this looks like an altar to the demon lord Zeb-Gabazeb. And what else? You also found in the hallway a pack, and there was a shrunken Diro head and a pouch with 19 cracked rubies. And that is all you found, and that's where we last left off.
So, can Givzib be Riley's chew toy now?
Lauren Sig is playing Hap, a human fire elementalist sorcerer.
Oh no, I know all the people and what they're gonna do and where they've been. You don't want to sacrifice me. Plus, look! And then she goes invisible and reappears, like, somewhere else. And then she goes invisible and disappears somewhere else. And she's like, I'm really good as a spy. I can help you out in your circus. I can find anyone who's doing pickpocketing or doing anything nefarious. I'm really good at finding the bad people, and I can be your, like, undercover agent and help you out in your circus, or I can perform and look. And then if you remember, it's like, and she turns into a bat, and then a centipede, and then a toad, and then a wolf. And you're like, look, you can't even tell which one's me and which one's Riley. There's two wolves. And Riley looks confused, like, hmm? And then turns back into the closet. So, see,
That
lots of
is-
fun.
That is extremely useful. Can you be an invisible bat and fly around here and tell us what's up those stairs and tell us what's happening?
Rob Tremarco is playing Darius Varus, a half-elf monk of the mountain style.
Oh, I know what's up on those stairs. Yes, those stairs. That's where the cat lady would come down from.
Is she up there now?
I don't think so.
Can you check as an invisible bat?
Okay.
Yes, be part of the team.
Yes.
Great work. Great work, Spy Bat.
Definitely do not be someone else's spy or undercover agent.
Rob Pontius is playing Otteron, a human witch of curses.
She flew away.
Love it. All right, we have a few minutes.
All right, so she's gone. Okay, what are you going to do while she's gone?
Pretend that she doesn't exist.
Vanessa Hoskins is playing Alhara Varus, a half-elf gymnast swashbuckler.
I don't know. I don't trust her. And if she's here listening to me, she can know that for herself.
I am slightly wounded. If there is
We can
Ahara,
take
if you would
10
help
minutes, surely.
me, please.
Sure. Yeah. You heal up.
Assurance.
I'm going to take a quick look around. And Alhara is basically going to use stealth to do just a quick sweep of the areas that they've already cleared without stepping on this circle. That is a trap, the magic circle. But just looking around to make sure that, nothing has come back up and followed them or gotten behind them.
Okay.
Let me roll for you. Hold on one second. I'm level 6.
Other than the place smelling terrible because of all the dead Zolgaths, you have made a mess of this place. There's dead Zolgaths, there's dead gibbering mouthers, dead basilisks. You really need to clean up after yourselves.
18 hit points for you, Acheron.
Wonderful, fully healed.
You do not see anything, Alhara, that is out of the ordinary, nothing that you've missed. You look like you've done... there's a lot of debris everywhere, don't forget. To do a full sweep and clear in Greyhawking would take a few days, but, preliminary quick search.
Yeah.
Because it looks like this place has been thoroughly gone over by probably the Zolgaths, because a lot of things have been smashed and defaced. It looks like it originally was just of old age and decrepitness, but now like the windows being smashed, idols being destroyed, the pews and benches and the main chapel being destroyed. Like that was obviously done by the Zolgaths themselves. Stained glass windows being destroyed. You're an expert at that. Like, I can tell for a fact that those are Zolgath-sized holes in those
and
stained
not
glass
Alhara-sized
windows.
holes.
And not Alhara-sized.
That's important.
I know for a fact.
What if it was a small Zolgath?
Well, the small Zolgaths weren't strong enough to break them. So there was one of those gargantuan giant ones that were breaking them left and right. Okay. After 10 minutes, suddenly Gibbs pops up and appears right in front of Alhara. And you're like, ah! It's like, oh, I went up there. I was really, really quiet. And it is a mess, I tell you. It is, oof. There's like tangles of thick cobwebs, and they seem to like appear and disappear. There's a lot of weird stuff up there. I hung out and waited as much as I could, but it was hard. It was like the air was shimmering. There was something kind of strange. And there's a dead Zolgath in the center of the room, and there's a doorway up in the northeast corner. Other than that, it looks like lots of spider webs and like weird like shimmerings. And I just waited and didn't see anyone or hear anyone, and then I came back.
Didn't we already fight
job.
some spiders that went to another plane?
Yes.
I think we did.
Wait, we fought
we?
one, and that was tough. There's
Mm-hmm.
more than one up there?
Well, we're also a bit stronger now, a bit more practiced, and your
And a
magic's
bit-
gotten more potent.
Maybe tomorrow it is. I am exhausted.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Do you
Perhaps they'll
want
stay
to
up
come
there.
back tomorrow?
All I'm saying is I just have a little bit of fuel left. Not much.
I have some spells still, but I do not wish to put Hap in a dangerous position, especially from a healing perspective or for Riley.
Oh, come on. One more room. We did a great job against that spider that we saw, and if it's more of the same, I know we'll do even better now. I'm ready for him.
Well, yes, I'm sure you are, and Darius is. It is more a matter of magic.
Yeah, magic.
If you guys think we can take them, then I think we can take them.
I
There's
think we
nothing
can take
we can't
anything.
do together.
If it starts to go badly, we will retreat. How's
What
about
if
that?
you are all caught in web? Then retreat will be difficult.
Well, you burn the webs away.
Mhm.
If Hap always has a little fire, and I'm thinking, it's all it takes to burn a web.
What about dimensional webs?
You have fire that burns through dimensions.
I
do
don't
not-
though.
I don't
don't
think
have
it works
dimensional
that
fire.
Have
way.
you tried
no.
it? Have you tried to burn under dimension? Have you tried it? The answer is no. We're going to find out today that you have dimensional fire.
We're gonna go today?
We're going to go up. We're going to fight some things right now, and that will confirm dimensional fire.
All right, let's go.
In.
Hap, I think just this one time, maybe I have you hold on to one of the wands to use for healing, just in case.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And so Atron's going to take out the second level heal wand that they haven't used yet. And I'm not going to take it off my sheet because I'm planning for Atron to get it back at whatever point. But we'll give it over to Hap to use for now.
Also,
That's
don't
funny.
forget, you have the necklace that your father gave you.
That's true. I did forget that. I don't like to use consumables. I'm famous for never using consumables.
Well, guess
And that
what?
one's a sentimental consumable, so it's like
The
off-
necklace still exists. I think it's ornate, but there's 4 beads on it that can come off. But it
Yeah.
still looks nice if you take them off.
Yeah, no, I can't use any of those beads on just some spiders. That ain't gonna happen.
If they're dimensional spiders,
No, it doesn't. Nope.
They're magical special.
they're
No.
magical effed up spiders.
That came from my dad. It was the nicest thing anyone has ever given to me. I'm
No,
not using
no.
it.
Yeah, when
you
we
have to
fight
use it.
Mistress Dusklight, that's
Yes,
when you use it.
that's when you use them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna throw it away on some bugs.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
Famous last words.
But yeah, well, if you end up using the heal wand during that combat, I will mark
Yeah.
it off on my sheet that we've used
Okay.
it today.
I'll hold it. I mean, I have 2 hands. I don't use for anything. I'll hold the wand. So I don't have to
Right.
draw
Yeah,
it.
that's why I think Atron's like, hey, hold on to this just in case, because you're lower on spells.
Oh, I don't have 2 hands free because I hold the animal staff. So, but that's still fine. Do you need a hand free? I guess you do need a hand free.
For somatic, yes.
I don't think I'm gonna need the animal staff. I'll put it away. Well,
Yeah.
I guess just tie it to
What?
my back or something.
Yeah.
How do you put a staff away?
Tie it on your back, slip it between the strings of a backpack, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
Cool.
let us go carefully,
We're excited.
and I guess we'll go back to that room. Do-do-do.
Okay, yes, there is a spiral staircase going up. The stairs
Mhm.
appear to be worn smooth by countless footsteps,
Uh-oh.
traversing a dizzying spiral staircase leading up. Dun dun dun.
All right.
Alhara, before we proceed up, if you
Hmm?
would not resist what I am about to cast to connect
trust
us.
you.
Yes. And Atron is going to cast Spirit Link, Salat Mikopchala. And as they chant and move their hands towards Alhara, that violet-like energy string seems to flow out, connect them, and now you will have a little better protection. And so that's the one where, let's see, at the start of each of your turns, if the target, meaning you, is below max hit points, you'll regain 2 hit points, or less if it was only 1, and I will lose that many.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Sounds great. Alhara will go up first.
I'll be right behind.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Okay, who's behind Darius?
I'm assuming Atron.
Ooh.
Riley's gonna be the caboose.
Yeah, there's not a room on the map, so I'll just Leave Riley downstairs for now.
Okay.
You walk into a room. An enormous cracked bronze bell buckles under the weight of a partially collapsed stone ceiling. The air seems to warp and shimmer, with tangles of thick cobwebs appearing over the rubble, then vanishing upon a second glance. A desiccated Zolgath corpse hangs in the room, suspended in midair by the mystical web.
Right.
And you see a door to
A
the
door?
northeast,
Door.
right there.
Alhara.
Quickly, I know we talked about this last time. I'm forgetting. Ataran had given over their antidote to Alhara in case we go up, but we didn't end up going up at that time.
Oh, right.
So has
Okay.
Alhara drank that?
Yeah. I'll consume the antidote.
I will do the same.
before-
I have one as well.
Maybe Ataran calls it out while they're going up the steps.
Yes.
I was just checking my sheet from notes from last time.
No, good
So,
call.
Yeah, Ataran
Alhara
would
will
have said,
consume.
make sure to
antidote.
take the antidote since we did not yet go up.
Take your medicine. I will.
I don't like how small this room is.
I love how small this room is. All right, so Alhara will, after consuming the antidote, move carefully. I would like to move to the center of the room. Now, this Zolgath is like dangling, right, from the ceiling?
Yes, dangling. You can easily grab it, or touch it, or look at it.
God, I wish I could ready like a 2-action spell.
You cannot.
You know what? Let me know before you grab it.
I was gonna knock it down like one of those. What do they call them in Arcadia? Pinatas?
Are you gonna do it now?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Right before Alhara grabs it, I'm gonna put Magic Fang on Riley.
All right. Alhara's gonna use her bow staff to sort of just like try and hook the Zolgath by an armpit, a piece of clothing, a loincloth, I don't know, something, and just like shake it off and get it off of the thing, but not on top of her, like to push it down to the ground.
Okay. As soon as you use your bow staff and
Mhm.
sort of grab the corpse, it explodes.
Oh no, I'm going to regret moving closer.
Uh-huh.
You like, let me touch. Kaboom! But instead of candy,
Please don't say
Yeah.
spiders.
it is
Please no.
a corpse containing crystals.
Oh,
That's not so
yay.
bad.
Everyone
Hmm?
except Hap, give me a fortitude save.
Oh no.
You're like, crystals, they can't be too bad. I mean,
Oh,
they're like,
no.
oh, wait, we're inhaling them. Oh, they're
Oh,
starting to do
hell
things to
yes.
me.
Oh,
Ataran's fortitude continues to rock.
Oh,
Come on, Riley.
oh, Darius.
Riley,
That
he's
is
a good
bad.
boy.
I have several hero points right now, right? Like from the last time? I haven't.
No, you have one.
Oh,
Yeah,
one.
Wait,
oh those
they
went
don't
away.
carry- they
Those
don't
went away
carry.
from looking in the thing.
I
Everyone's
rolled
one
slightly
hero
low.
Let's
Ataran
see.
got a 31 fortitude.
Ataran is like, oh, crystals, they're so fun. Riley's like, ruff.
He thinks they're a chew toy.
Darius and Alhara,
He thinks they're a chew toy.
they're like,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
I'm
Keeping these rolls?
gonna keep
Yeah,
a 21. I feel like a
keeping it.
21 is pretty good.
Okay.
If it's
Roll a
poison, your
9.
antidote helps.
Oh, if it's poison, it's a 19. Right.
Okay. So the antidote gives you a +2.
2.
2 item bonus.
That is very, very good. So this is what's going to happen.
I figured we'd need it against spiders, not traps.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
this trap was made by spiders.
The worst kind of trap.
Mm-hmm. Darius, let me just make a little chart here. Don't worry why I'm making a full chart.
Ooh.
That can't be anything possibly bad. No. Alhara takes 7 points of damage
What?
as the crystals are starting to grow inside her
A
lungs.
23 is a fail?
Oh no.
Oh yeah. And
no.
Jeez.
Darius takes 2 points of damage. Oh, and you're stupefied. Don't forget that one.
Stupefied.
Oh, that's fun.
Alhara's favorite thing. Why don't you tell us what it does?
Oh my gosh. So stupefied gives you a penalty on like mental actions, and it also makes it harder to cast spells. It's kind of like enfeebled, but for your mind.
I see. Well, Doesn't hurt me any.
Yeah, it's all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma based checks and DCs, including will saving throws, spell
that's
attack
no
rolls.
good.
Yeah, it's really bad for spellcasters and smart people. For you and me, it's like, wait, there's a difference. But this damage is pretty
This
bad.
is just Tuesday night.
Yeah, the damage is pretty. I can't believe I failed that on a 9, on a roll of a 9, with that +2 alchemical bonus or item bonus.
I don't like that picture.
Roll for combat!
We
What?
got them.
I wouldn't worry about it.
I rolled so bad. So, O'Hara's will be 2 higher. And she beats ties, so she'll be 3rd.
Yeah.
Whew. This fight, that Elven Instincts ancestry feat is really paying off.
Nice.
I always forget that you guys are half elves.
All right.
Well, I went from before, like going after all the enemies, to before all the enemies.
Now, although there is no surprise in this game, there is going to be surprise because the ether spiders have the ability to ether step from the ethereal plane into the prime material plane as a free action. So I can't see how it's ever possible that you go before they do. But you know what? I'm going to give it to you anyhow, because I say you see them materializing.
Yeah.
And you're just so fast. You're like, wait,
So
I see it.
fast.
Yeah.
Well, and
Shoot,
half was
shoot, super fast. We're
1,000%
super
ready
fast.
for this. Like,
Yeah.
We're so
We
ready.
knew there were spiders.
We're like,
our
there are
spy
gonna be
came up here.
spiders. Yeah.
Well, we knew that once we touched it, there would be spiders too.
Yeah,
Like,
That's of course. That's the spider button. We pressed it.
You press the spider button.
Yeah, I
Hap-
figured they were waiting for someone to touch that. I didn't think it was going to explode in deadly poisonous
Right.
crystals.
Oh, and the
That's on
crystals,
us.
they're growing inside you.
I know.
Do you know what that means?
It means you
Bleed
better roll
damage.
better next time.
It's going to be, you don't want to, you better roll better because it keeps going. There's a lot of steps on this one. That was step 1. Hap, you're up.
so, where are these spiders? Are they hanging? Are they on the ground?
Well, that's a good question. They are sort of both. They are up 5 feet in the webs, the ethereal webs. So they're not on the ground, but they're definitely within reach of
Mhm.
everyone.
Okay.
Does that
We
make
could
sense?
like run under them if we were
Yeah, you
feeling
could.
quite.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
In fact, that's a good idea. You should all run under them and just wait for it to like come down on you or just drop a web on you. That's a great idea. In fact,
Yeah.
I strongly support that concept.
No, Ahara is exactly where she wants to be. She's not moving all fight. She can reach literally every corner of this room, so I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Okay.
Yeah, she likes this little room. Hap, meanwhile, is still in the stairwell, and it's like, "What are you guys doing over there? I see clouds of crystals and spiders, and oh man, you guys are having a party in there without me."
So, one more question. Which is this a space, or is this the space that opens up to the room?
This is.
That's what I thought. So I put him where I wanted him to be. All right. I'll use one action to tell Riley, go get him, but be careful. So Riley will use one of his actions to move up. Well, if I was being really meta, I'd move him into a position he could use for flanking, but that's not what I told him. I told him to get up there. So he just goes directly forward. Woof, woof, bite, bite. Or I guess really just one bite, because he's got one action left.
Right.
But I'm going to give him the +1. All right. Oh, 17. Wow. Big miss right there, I'm sure.
These spiders, by the way, I should describe them. These are ether spiders. You fought this thing before. You fought one of them.
They're
these
large spiders.
They're just large spiders that can
They're the
phase
size-
in and out of existence.
Yeah,
They're the
that
size
was
of
at
a
the
horse.
tower, right?
They're gigantic. They're
Wasn't it in the tower that we fought?
Yeah, in the
that's right.
cave area.
Yeah, the
And you
cave area, that's
whomped
right.
its ass.
Oh, we did so well
Interesting.
on that fight. That's why I think Alhara is feeling so confident this time. It's like, what? There was one of them we took out no problem, and we're even like more proficient and more experienced than we were then. So 2 of them should be no problem.
Clearly, the problem is that whenever Eridan's power fails, ether spiders move in.
There could be a connection. There could be a connection.
Maybe Eridan also pissed them off.
I'm seeing a connection. That is kind of weird.
He's
Riley
been pissing them off.
completely misses.
Yeah,
a
he's
17.
good boy, though. He's still good.
He's
I have
still
2
good.
actions left.
Yeah.
I'll move up 1 so that I can clearly see at least this spider. I don't feel like I could see from back there. And with my 1 action left, I think I'm not really feeling confident with wasting anything. I don't think I can spend it. I think I'm just gonna save it.
Darius, you're
All
next
right.
to a spider.
I sure am. But let's get to spider punching. I take the mountain stance. Hiya! And then I do the I absorb more energy from the earth and enhance that stance, somehow becoming more mountainous. And then a flurry of blows,
A flurry.
punching and kicking, and also internally screaming, but a lot of punching and kicking.
I was thinking we should probably give a way for you to do cold damage with your unarmed strikes so that it's truly a flurry of blows.
That looks like a big juicy miss.
Big frosty mountain.
Well, you rolled a 2.
Second shot.
That was a big old miss.
Ow.
23.
There you go.
Finally.
Aha! 11 points of damage, and make a
Crappy damage.
DC 22 check to see if you're stunned. Constitution.
No.
You won't? Are you refusing? Okay,
Oh.
you did great.
Does
Woo.
a natural 20 count?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you're great, Spider. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. I have a machine gun too.
I wish this would be over.
Are you done?
That's it. But my armor class is real big right now.
Give me a fortitude save as you're like, haha, wait, there's more crystals growing in me.
All right.
Yeep.
I'll do it at
25.
the end of each of your turns. Now, what is the real roll on that? Is that actually a 26 or 27?
27 with the +2 antidote.
Okay. Good news is you are done. The crystals have not managed to take hold in your body anymore.
I
They're
spit them
gone.
out.
Yeah.
Those were not Folgers crystals.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Alhara's up.
All right. You know what? If this is the spider pinata we're gonna beat on now, then so be it. Alhara decides to sort of jump in the air and do this combo move where she swings her bow staff around and then continues with a flying kick. So we're gonna start with her bow staff for her first attack. I also rolled a 2 for only a 17 to hit.
Look at that critical number.
That's the third 17 in a row. That's
This
really
is so
weird.
sad. All right, the follow up unarmed strike, natural 1.
Oh
That
no.
was good. That was good.
Her confidence shaken. Alhara is going to spend the third round spinning her bow staff back and forth across her body, parrying with it.
We haven't had an attack over 17 yet.
I
You're
rolled a
rolling
23.
Garbage. I rolled a
Did
2
you?
and then a 1.
I hit once, yeah.
Yeah. Once.
Oh, I somehow missed that.
Yeah, one person hit. Are you done?
That's it. That's all 3 actions.
Mm-hmm. Ethereal Spider number 1 goes. I could have done this more crazier and had them like in the other plane and like hitting webs with you and all that, but I'm like, do I want this to be a 3-hour combat or a 30-minute combat? So I will do the... I was thinking that. I'm like, they have all these cool abilities, but that will take 3 hours. So let's just do the, hey, who's in front of me? Alhara, I'm going to bite you with my fangs. Literally, that's all they're going to do. Oh, wait, Alhara, give me
Oh, yeah.
a fortitude save as you two
All
feel
right.
crystals growing inside you. Is that a 25?
It's a 25 with the item bonus.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong number.
You rolled 2d20?
Oh, no! I rolled way worse. I rolled 2d10. 4 points of damage.
Wow. A 25 is not high
doesn't
enough?
do it.
Oh my god.
No. You're like,
so much
"Ooh."
trouble.
I'm like crystals everywhere.
Oh, and because I am
And you're
damaged.
stupefied too.
Oh my gosh. Well, because I'm damaged, Atron will take some damage. on
Yeah,
that
that's
turn,
on my
but-
turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Do I lose stupefaction when I?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Oh my
I mean, you can't
gosh.
lose what you're born with.
Da-dum-dum.
Yeah.
Hey, ho.
Okay.
Oh boy, fangs on Alhara.
No.
27.
That's a hit.
9 points of damage.
Oof. Okay.
Fortitude save for different poison now.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Natural
Oh,
20.
yeah.
Nice.
Fangs on Alhara version 2.
Gosh.
27 again.
Really? Oh my gosh, that's
11 points of damage.
wow.
Fortitude save yet again.
31. I rolled a
31.
19.
Fangs on O'Hara again.
Oh my gosh, look at that roll.
I know it missed.
Wow.
This is
barely.
ridiculous. It does miss.
At a minus 10.
You rolled, oh my gosh. Wait, you rolled a 10, which is, pretty. Wait, you rolled a 15 for the first one, a 15 for the second one. Oh no, a 12 for the first one. 12 for the first one, 17 for the second one, and a 15 for the last one? Jeez.
Quit stealing our double digits.
That is so good.
Yeah, the GM inside me is like, ooh.
Uh-huh. That's so good.
Well, let me see. Well, they get a plus 15 to hit.
Oh, I
God.
know.
Huge.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's a little better than ours, but
Yeah, I mean, I rolled a 15.
or it's the same as ours, basically.
A 17. I rolled a 12, a 17, and a 15. That's what I rolled.
I think I'm at a plus 12.
Anyhow, the other spider goes, they had flanking. So just
How do they have
22.
flanking?
Their next, okay, now they have flanking. Because number 2 is
I
going.
thought they were up 5 feet, though.
Yes.
I don't know. I think they're flanking.
No, they're flanking. They're the same level as you.
They are? I thought you said they were off the ground, though.
They're off the ground, but they're still the same level as you.
Oh, I thought they were like 5
By a
feet
little
up.
bit.
No, that's
No.
10 feet. They're like a little bit off the ground. Like they're not touching the ground, but they're not on. They're like right by your like head, like chest area. Like they start
Okay.
there.
All right.
So it's
that's-
enough that they
okay.
can flank. You can flank
But
them
yeah,
too.
22 isn't going to do it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anyhow. So
Maybe it's a good thing you parried.
okay, here we go again.
It's helping. It's helping a little.
Fang
me?
number.
Okay. Bring it on. Let's go.
28.
20.
16 points of damage. Give me a fortitude save.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I
that ain't
rolled
gonna-
so bad.
That ain't gonna do it.
I rolled
That
so
ain't gonna
bad.
do it.
Don't worry,
Ah.
guys. I have first level spells like Gust of Wind to help us.
No, that'll help.
2 points of damage. Clumsy 1.
You can
Oh
heal.
my gosh.
You got healing.
Clumsy?
Clumsy.
I do have first level
that
heal.
you don't like. That I know you don't like.
I do not like clumsy.
Clumsy 1.
You got a wand.
I don't know what.
Attack number 2. Oh, another 27.
Oh my gosh.
I'm really good at
What?
hitting that number.
This is ridiculous.
9 points of damage. Give me a fortitude save.
24.
Doesn't get worse. Doesn't get worse. Because it's the same poison, so I believe all that happens if they hit you again, it just can go down another level.
Yeah,
It doesn't
you
go
can
up
quickly.
either.
Yeah.
It only goes down. And then the last attack, they're just fanging you, like, because they want to eat you.
Gosh.
13. You're the one who disturbed their
All right.
their pinata.
So I'm gonna take this opportunity, literally, to make an opportune riposte against that spider, cause I can, and I'm gonna.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, 34 to hit.
Wow.
Miss.
What?
What?
Oh, it's a crit.
Messing with me? 28 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Well
So-
done.
Alhara is
Ow.
just getting bitten all over the place, and she just makes this wild swing as it snaps a final jaw and just like stuffs the end of the bow staff right in the open mandibles and just like back into this little spider's throat. Ugh.
Okay, I'm just keeping track of all the poisons on you.
Yeah,
Let's
good job.
See.
That's
2
called being a
poisons.
GM, Steven. That's what that
I
is.
love it. I love it. You got spider venom in you. You got crystallization in you.
I got the
Mm.
music in me. That's what I got.
Nice.
Ew. Otteron's up. Otteron's like, what is going
Yep.
on here?
A bite mark starts to manifest on Otteron's shoulder as Alhara will heal up 2 points while Otteron takes 2 points of damage due to the spirit link.
Whew.
Otteron then immediately extends their arms outward as black feathered raven wings manifest, and they throw their arms together so all the feathers go flying around Alhara as Otteron uses life boost.
Oh, need.
Boo.
Need it so bad.
So none of that healing will come till next time.
That's okay. I have a turn before they do, so.
Boo.
And so that's one action. Let's see.
So many points.
That went so poorly that I'm rethinking a bit of my activity.
Yeah.
We just need to get her out of flanking and we'll be fine.
I think Atron's just reacting more than anything, and we'll use telekinetic projectile Aerolavodic and throw a piece of broken stone at that same phase spider that Alhara was attacking. Where is my button? Here we go.
Man,
I
that
have
lucky
no
crit. Ooh.
penalties at this time. I rolled a natural 1 for a
Oh, the dice are
13.
loving us.
That's the end of my turn.
Hap, you're up.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly the reason I was handed a 2-action heal wand. I'm gonna
Yup.
use 2 actions to heal Alhara.
Oh, thank gosh.
That's a 2nd level heal, right?
Correct. I gave you the
Yeah.
2nd level wand I hadn't used
Alright.
yet.
So it
Oh
should
my
be
God.
this plus 18 or 16, I think. Oh,
Correct.
look at that! It's a 2 ones on that 2d8.
Yep. You
Wow.
rolled a 1 and a 1, so
Wow.
18.
18 points of healing.
You know what?
They
That's
just
a
don't make
big
them like
chunk.
they used to.
Nope.
These
They really
stupid ones.
don't.
Nope. What's going on? Your rolls suck
Yeah.
tonight.
Man, we got this thing at CVS apparently.
Apparently.
Ouch.
All right, I have 1 action left, and I'll tell Riley to, be careful, buddy. Keep getting them. All right, so let's see. Come on, Riley. 25. Yeah, good boy. Big damage too. 17. All right,
Damn.
buddy. Let's see if he can do it with a -5. Nope, he can't. That's a 10.
Does that include the fang?
Oh, you're right.
It does another extra 1d8, right?
No. Because his bite is naturally 2d8, it does not increase the damage.
Oh, right. It just gives him a +1 to hit.
That's right. And makes it
Correct.
magic if that was relevant, but it's not.
Right. Darius, you're up. Your sister just became a bite pinata.
All right. I
My chew toy.
mountain stronghold again. My armor class will stay high, and I flurry of blows this disgusting 8-legged monstrosity.
This one has 9 legs because it's that much more
Ew.
disgusting.
Oh, gross.
That is extra disgusting if you think about it.
31 to
What's
hit.
with the 9th leg?
Oh no.
That's pretty good.
Critical as I plunge
Very
my
good.
fist and crack its
Run.
thorax.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Next shot.
Boo.
Only an air 2.
I think you got ethereal
Miss.
hemolymph all over your hands with that crit.
Yeah, and then make a fortitude save.
No.
No good.
Ugh.
You lose an action, unless
Just
it's
one.
higher level than
Nah,
us.
just one action.
Yeah, one action. Lose an action.
Okay.
And with my final action, I can do a 1 action treat poison on Alhara,
Oh, very good.
What?
which I think I have to make a roll against the poison's DC.
Sounds about right.
Okay. You attempt a medicine check against the poison's DC. And okay, which poison?
I don't know, like the one.
The worst one.
Which
Say
one's
the worst
which?
one.
The crystals,
Crystals
or the spider bite?
spider?
Which
Yeah.
one do you want?
No, that's up to you. You're the one treating me.
Which one's worse?
That's also up to you. You're the doctor.
I started getting woozy when I got bitten, but the crystals are trying to burst a new hole in my chest like something from
It just
Alien.
does damage and it stupefies you. That's fine. Let me do the bite poison.
That's fine.
Stupefied. We're fine with being stupid. It's fine.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
I
Okay,
feel like that's the
let's see,
catchphrase
you're,
of the Varus gym. We're fine with being
Aw.
stupid.
29.
It's fine.
29. Success.
All right,
You get a
cool.
+2 in your next roll. That was the
That'll
wrong
be
one to
handy.
do, by the way, because she's just going to keep getting bitten and get more of them. So, but I'm not here to criticize.
She has +2 to her next one.
Only for
Yeah.
the poison.
Yeah, but I
Right,
have to roll at
she's
the end of
gonna
my
get bit.
turn.
Oh, she's going to get bit 100 times.
Is it all of the next ones or just the next single one?
The next single roll.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's why. Alhara, you're up.
So I don't want to be flanked anymore, if that's considered flanking. So I would like to take my first action and step in further into the room, but in a corner so that they cannot corner me. Hopefully, there are walls. One is to the east of me, one's to the south. I should hopefully be okay there. And I'm gonna
Sure.
keep wailing away at the one that Darius just crit, because that sounds like fun. With 2 swings from a bow staff. Natural 20, first swing.
Yeah.
Which one?
Number 1, the one to the south.
That's not fair.
It's very fair. The
I
fairest
think
of all.
I hope
it's
it does
amazing.
the sound. I hope it goes.
Yeah.
Yes, fantastic. You know
Wonderful.
what that means? That means I can follow up. So she reaches forward with this big overhand swing of her bow staff and just cracks this thing right on the carapace, snapping it in half with her bow staff. And then her follow up is that she looks behind her and sort of just kicks out a foot at the other spider for her secondary attack at -4. 27 to hit.
You hit.
Nice.
Yeah. 8 points of bludgeoning. And now I get to make a bunch of saving throws. Oh, and I healed at the beginning of my turn. Is that right? 6 points from Otteron's fantastic healing spell?
Yes.
Oh, feeling so much better. All right, cool. Let's make a bunch of saving throws. Steven, which one would you like me to save against first?
We'll do the nasty crystals growing in your brain.
Crystals in my brain. Let's see how that goes.
Ow.
I rolled terrible. I would like to use my hero point.
No.
Mm.
Because
Okay.
I rolled an 8, and I know that ain't going to cut it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it got way worse. I rolled a
Yes.
3.
Oh.
No. Why?
18
Ah.
points of damage.
I rolled way worse.
3d10. You are stupefied 3. You have crystals sprouting in every part of your body.
Alhara just screams out in agony as these crystals start sprouting I don't know, so many pimples from her face and across her skin and such. Help! Help! And now I guess I'll make a fortitude save against the bite poison with an extra +2
Oh,
bonus.
beautiful.
That's fine. You get
That's 2
rid
from
of it.
item, 2 from that,
You're
total
like,
of
oh.
40.
Oh, you're stupefied, so is there less damage? I forgot about that.
Is what less damage?
Oh, you're clumsy. Sorry, you were clumsy.
I'm clumsy.
Clumsy
No, it
doesn't
doesn't affect
affect
my
damage.
damage. It doesn't.
Just
And
your
my
AC, reflex saves, and
Right.
acrobat stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
But
it's not
I'm-
near as bad as
You lost
stupefied.
that. Yeah, you're okay.
yeah,
All right.
I'm still striking with strength, so it affects my AC and reflex basically at this point.
One spider down, 1 to go. The spider's freaking out. Freaking out. Now,
Killed your mate. We're gonna kill you.
can they grab you and then shift into the
I'm gonna say
ethereal
yes because
plane?
it's awesome.
And would that be a mano Elhara versus Spider battle? And then if she dies, you'll never know. She just never comes back ever.
This
again.
sounds like
Well,
the
even
worst
if
thing
she
ever.
wins, she might never come back, right?
That's
I mean-
actually the problem. If you win, you never come back.
I mean, it's up to you.
It actually says, it doesn't say it. And I would think that is for a level 4 or 5 creature way too powerful. The only time I've ever done that is Maze with a Minotaur. And that is fun because you're like, oh, I'm a badass. I can kill everything. Maze. Now you and the Minotaur are mano a mano. Like, oh, I'm dead. That is bad, let me tell you.
Oh, I've done something like that. Not with this creature, but with a different creature in first edition. And pulled someone into the ethereal plane, and they succeeded, but then they were just stuck in the ethereal
Exactly.
plane, and no one could get them
I don't think you could do it just because it's for levels. This is designed for level 3.
I had
level
an
4
arcane
characters. No way.
assassin who used a knife that was specially made to do damage from the ethereal plane, and she just stayed in the ethereal plane and sneak attacked everybody forever.
Well, he'll just bite you. And hey, look at that, a 31.
Jeez, come on.
Come on, 15 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
Give me
I'm
a
doing
fortitude save.
I'm doing so badly.
Oh, God.
No,
No.
that ain't good.
Uh,
Ohara, 4 points of damage.
Oh no, I may not live to see level 7.
and clumsy. Oh, your AC goes down by 1.
Yeah.
Here comes the second bite.
What do they say about reaping what you sow?
28. Oh no, and max damage.
I'm down and dying.
Is that 17 points damage?
It is.
It's alright, you still have a hero point.
No, she doesn't.
Nope.
No!
She used it.
Well,
1 action left.
I'd like to also point out you rolled a 16 and an 18, and could that we would be
Yeah.
so lucky.
The spiders heard you talking about how easy they'd be, and they're pissed.
God, no
Hey,
kidding.
we've had matches where Steve's like, this person's gonna wolf them, and we just nat 20s all days. We've had
That's
it.
true. And we've had a couple crits in here too, but yeah, that hurt. There's just a lot of high rolls overall versus our like 1s and 2s and 5s.
This is actually worse than you think. I'm going to tell you why. Because...
Oh God.
Oh, yeah, it's way worse.
No, because I have 2 different poisons on me.
Yeah. And
So
this
dying
one
one.
actually...
Then
Let's
dying
do-
2, then dying 3, unless you crit fail.
Ooh. And then that one will... Now you're clumsy 2 and slowed 1. And that goes to level 2.
I mean, there's so many bad things about to happen.
Oh. Yeah, you guys better do something because she's about to die. And the spider doesn't have reach. What will it do? It does not have reach. We'll shoot a web at Darius.
Miss.
Tries to web you.
So, at the beginning of Acheron's turn, I lose 2 hit points and Alhara gains 2.
Okay. That will bring her back up, ironically. This is going to get weird, because so she's right now at dying 2
And wounded 1.
and wounded.
Dying
That-
2? Why
yeah,
2?
well,
Not
because you
dying-
got
not
hit and then
anymore.
the poison did damage to you.
Is it wounded 2 then?
Why?
Because the first time it hits you, but then the poison...
Oh, wounded doesn't go up.
No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because...
Oh, I
it
see what
does.
you're saying.
Yeah, you got hit twice. You got hit once by the spider that dropped you, and then the venom increased to level 2, and it did 2d6, so that brings you to dying 2 because it's damage on you. So now you're up to... Now you're clear, you're healed, and you're up. Well, you're on the ground, but you're wounded 1, and then you're automatically, unless you get those poisons out
Oh,
of
I
you,
see.
Yeah,
you
I
keep
think.
taking
Yep.
damage.
Okay. Well, this is fun.
When wanted to come here. Okay, everyone
Yeah.
just heal her to death, I guess. We'll see. Acheron, you're up.
Hey, the dice do what the dice do.
Acheron is going to glare at the spider with evil eye. We'll save DC 22.
25.
Okay. Cool. Acheron will... Oh, man.
Don't forget, you can use the level 2 wands, and they could explode.
Let's see.
That's
Or
true.
Not that. So...
Yeah, it's 50-50 chance to either just break or explode.
Acheron passes a hand over their head and then gestures towards the spider's head while chanting Yuchukich Shavasish and repeats that a few times as they cast Agonizing Despair. So that's
Yep.
We'll save DC 23? 22.
So we'll save.
Yes, DC 22. Ah.
22.
Okay, so
Oof.
they succeed, so they are frightened 1 and take half damage.
So they take 7.
7. Wow. Okay. Well, they're still frightened at least, which will decrease their attacks and AC.
Hey, it's not bad.
Okay.
Yup.
I think you're
Whew.
done.
That's the end of my turn.
Hap. You're
All right,
up.
so do I heal her or do I kill the spider? 'Cause
I
Darius needs to. You
gonna
need
battle
to heal
medicine.
her. Yeah, you need to go heal her. I can. All right, Darius, save her. Me and Riley got this. All right, one action. I'm gonna command Riley to get up there and protect Alhara. Go protect Alhara. Riley moves up. One action. Hap is getting into melee with the spider.
melee.
I have 56 hit points. We have to kill it, and I have to get it off of Alhara.
Ooh, bold move.
I'm gonna come here. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
there
that's
so I
not
can flank
flanking.
him.
Okay, now, yeah, that's flanking.
Yeah. All right, Riley's got one attack. It's with flanking. 21.
Yeah, that
Or-
hits.
Riley, he's the goodest boy. That's 11 points of damn. Yes,
That's good.
he's so good.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one action left, I can use it for elemental toss. It's a ranged attack, so there's not going to be any flanking, but I have to try. So here we go, elemental toss.
Nice.
30
Uh,
for 17 damage.
that's actually a crit.
Ooh.
Well, because frightened. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh,
36.
All that extra
Synergy.
damage is mine.
Here I come to save the day.
Not out of rounds yet.
Not out of rounds yet.
Oh god.
So spiders are dead, but Alhara's bad
I'm-
shape.
Yeah. It's a lot
Battle
of
medicine. Rolling.
Darius runs up, battle medicine,
rolling battle medicine.
rolling
All
battle
right.
medicine.
Rolling the dice to give you the healing.
Which one are you
Oh,
doing?
you're not using assurance?
Are
Or
you
you
using-
are?
I
the
am using
DC.
assurance. DC
Oh, okay,
20.
okay.
That's my
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
19 hit points, all for you.
I
Ooh.
love them. Thank you.
Okay.
Take them.
You have one more action.
And can I don't know if I can do the treat disease again.
Yeah, you could do tree poison again.
Is that not 2 actions, treat poison?
Just
Nope.
one.
One.
Oh, great.
That's actually.
Do it on the
well,
crystals.
you can try again
Yeah.
until after next time that creature attempts to save. Yeah, you can do it again.
Yeah, I can do it again because she attempted
Yes.
to save. So I'll do it against the crystal one.
I was gonna say you might want to do it against the crystal one. Just saying.
Yeah, that one's
30.
nasty. Ooh, 30's real good.
Success.
Not
Is
critical
it a critical success?
No, not even close.
Okay.
I know, the DC is so friggin'
This
high.
is very
All right.
high. DC's
I'll
like
take the-
26,
Plus
27.
two for me.
All right. All right. A lot going on. Alhara, first, you get some healing from your boyfriend,
Joy friend.
your joy friend.
That's right.
Now,
All right.
you get
6
the
points.
reactions.
Thank you.
And I'll say these happen at the end of your turn. So you'll
Yeah.
get your full 3 actions on the ground. And don't
I
forget.
thought you said I'm slowed 1. I am also slowed 1.
Oh, you're right. You are slowed 1. Correct. You get your
Mhm.
2 actions on the ground. And let's see.
I already know exactly what they are.
Okay. All right. Then I'm not going to tell you. I mean, let's see. Reflection of life. You still have. You have a whole bunch of things. So.
I have a lot of things. Reflection of Life is nice. It gives me fast healing, which I already have. So I'm going to go with the immediate heal. Alhara shakily reaches on her bandolier and pulls out the lesser elixir of life and
Yep.
is just barely able to like put it to her lips as crystals are shaking and shattering and growing all over her body. And I'm going to heal 3d6 plus 6 hit points. I rolled a 3, a 1, and a 1.
Wow.
11 total.
What about
Wow.
the Aradin's boom?
You know why? Because
thing?
you didn't use my tool. That's why. If you used my tool.
Well, I already had
would've
it
done
copied. I was
better.
trying to save time, but okay, thanks. So I should use your tool instead? Well, let me just do it that way then.
Okay. Do that so I don't have to put the dice roller in. Look at
21.
that.
Will
A
you
6?
let me keep that one?
A 6? A 6.
6, 6,
You
and
think
3.
it's a better roll? I think it's a better roll.
Can I keep it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Use my dice roller.
Okay, so now it's 21, which is a healthy heal, and I'm about half life and ready to make a bunch of scary fortitude saves.
Okay. You're like, I feel better. Why are there crystals coming out of my eyes?
Gosh, can I
I
make
can
the
see-
bite poison first?
I see kaleidoscopes of color. Sure.
I rolled a 6. With the plus 2 alchemical 20.
18.
20 for alchemical
No.
bonus.
Now it gets worse.
20 isn't good enough?
20 is not good enough. Why do you get 20? Oh, because of your
the
Antidote.
potion.
yeah,
Antidote.
potion. Still not good enough.
Alright, give me the damage.
9 points of damage.
Oh,
Plus
gosh.
clumsy 3 and slowed 2.
Oh, I can't do anything now. Okay.
Slowed 2. You need everyone to feed you because you're so enfeebled. Now
Oh my gosh.
the crystals growing out of your eyes. I'm like,
Right.
I can see all the colors. It's a prism, a rainbow.
This is an extra plus 4 on top of it.
Extra plus
Oh,
one.
my God.
What is going on?
No.
Stop it!
What the heck? This dice roller hates me so much.
18 points of damage.
Oh no. Well, I'm not dying at least. But it
What are you
hurts
down
so
to?
bad.
What are you down to?
21 hit points.
No, it's not so bad.
No, I mean all that healing pumped into me is counteracting the
Barely.
poison damage. But like, yeah, it's like, oh my gosh,
Ataran!
help me!
She's
I'm dying.
Ataran loses 2 hit points and Alhara gains 2.
I will gladly take them. Oh,
You don't have the regeneration on, right, with the black feathers?
I do.
Yep.
Yeah, it happens at the beginning of my turn.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have stage 3 crystal and ether spider poison.
I thought we
This
got rid
is-
of the crystal one.
No, that's the one that just
I
did a bunch
gave
of
her
damage.
a bonus to save.
bonus. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
But you
sorry.
rolled a
I
natural one.
But I
messed
not
up
won
what
it.
that means.
Yeah. I
Can't
can
go
help.
any lower.
So we didn't buy the neutralized poison scroll.
No, we did.
We did.
You're stupefied 3. So you're stupefied 3, clumsy 3, slowed 2, take 3d6 poison damage and 3d10 poison damage.
At
Every
this
turn.
point, Alhara isn't even sure what's happening.
Yeah.
She's just,
No, you're
Use-
delirious.
Use the scrolls if you got them.
smoke them if you got them.
Blow up them wands. Got a whole bunch of wands ready to explode. Well, you're up, Ataran.
Yeah. I was just looking up the counteract check that neutralized poison would do.
It's a pain in
Mhm.
the ass. But yep.
So does
It
that
is a
just
pain
mean
in the
I'd
ass.
roll a d20, add 12, and try to beat the DC?
Something like that.
Yeah, that's basically how
That's
it works.
basically it. Yeah, basically, yeah. Basically, you roll a d20. That's it.
But you still have your hero die.
True.
Yeah, it's basically you versus the DC of whatever you're doing. And if you roll well, then you counteract it.
Mm-mm. All right. Ataran moves over next to Alhara and will take out the
Oh my
scroll
gosh.
and say, "If this continues, I will have to use the scroll and see if we can stop this poison.
What
We need
was
to keep her awake."
Was I just stand up? Let's
I don't have anything
Let's-
else to do with that last action. I don't
let's
think
go to Caleb's cold. I need a salad.
that'll be the end of my turn.
Yep.
Hap uses one action to run over to Alhara and like take a knee, and
Oh.
Darius, do something. Feed her charcoal or something. I heard that helps. And I'm gonna put both my hands on like her abdomen, and I'm gonna use all of the magic that I have left, all of my first level spells to one action healer. I don't have a button for one
No.
action heal anymore, so I'm just gonna throw a D8 out there.
You can do a 2-action heal still. You only moved
Oh no,
once.
I'm sorry.
Well, you
Level
do
one.
too.
Level 1.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, just roll.
1d8 plus 8.
You don't have it anymore?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't see that button.
Okay, just roll.
Yeah, 15 hit points.
Nice.
I got you. As your belly
Ooh.
heats like iron being worked on a forge.
That's very specific.
Whew.
Riley just
That's what I
licks-
do. It's gotta be hot
Riley
stuff.
just licks her face.
Riley licks your face, Alhara.
And she's whining.
The spider's
He's whining.
eating me.
Spider's eating you.
Darius, you're
Stay
up.
with us. I'll do the poison thing again. That's all I can do now.
I think you could
Not
treat both of them, right?
Are we out of combat?
No.
No.
See, that's why I already battle medicined you.
Yeah, but you can treat both of them.
Yeah, treat
Yeah,
both
I'll treat
poison.
both.
Two
I
treat-
have two
Two
actions.
treat poisons, yeah.
Yeah.
So here's poison number 1. And let's
Oh.
call this one the crystal poison.
The crystalline entity.
28.
28. Makes
Nice.
it.
All right.
All right.
And then the other poison, 32.
That is a critical success.
That's plus
So
4.
plus 4 on the bite poison. All right.
maybe, just
We
maybe.
can get rid of one of these. That'll help a lot.
So you have a another action, right?
Yeah,
Darius
one
does
more.
have one action.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like what else could I do?
No, never mind. I was looking at something. I was wrong. Never mind. I was
Sing
looking
her
up options.
favorite song so that she feels comforted.
So remember to
Oh.
regain 6 this turn, and I
Yep.
believe this is the last time.
Nope. I got one this turn,
Oh,
one
okay.
next.
Thanks.
If I have any potions, you can pull them out of my bag.
You do. I gave
Well,
you the
whip
sheet
'em out.
with all of
No,
your
you have an action left.
consumables.
Pull out this potion. Just grab it.
I grab it off of her bandolier, which
Yeah.
she definitely has.
Yeah, I do have a bandolier.
Which
It's-
one?
it's-
There's
Alright.
2. There's the lesser
He grabs
healing
the big one.
and the lesser elixir of life. Those are the two that she has.
Whichever one does more healing.
The lesser elixir of life.
Done.
Alhara, you're up.
That's what I just drank.
Take your +6.
Wait,
and, yeah.
I got my +6. I got one action, right?
One
'Cause I'm
action.
slowed too.
You got one action.
Stand up.
Oh God.
Why?
Alhara like staggers to her feet. She's
I
like,
hold
"Liz,
you up.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Let's go through the door over there." And then I'm gonna make some saving throws.
She has her pride. Okay, first comes the crystalline entity growing inside her.
With the crystal one first? No. Let's do the bite poison.
Okay,
first.
do the bite one first.
It's
Because
better
you want
for
some
reasons.
good news?
Well, maybe. So this is with a +6 bonus on top of my roll.
+6. Wow.
33.
Did you actually do something? I can't even believe it.
So mean.
So it goes to stage 1.
It goes to stage 1.
Oh my
You only
gosh.
take 4 points of damage and are clumsy 1.
Oh wait, I'll be okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
All
All right,
right.
let's see the next one.
Wow. All right, so this is with a +4 overall. Whew.
Here we go. Crystalline structure.
Aha!
Ooh.
30?
Wow, you actually start to feel a little better.
I can make it. I can make it.
Yeah, oh yeah. Now you just take 10 points of damage,
Kurgus.
and you're
Kurgus, I'm doing it.
You're only stupefied 2.
You put me to the test and I'm gonna make it.
Tron's up again.
This is like when people thank
Elizabeth,
God but not
I'm
their
coming
doctors.
to join you, Elizabeth.
Yes.
Ataran loses 2 hit points and Alhara gains 2.
Why is it always you who are doing this too?
No, this happened to me when I was all full of yellow mold.
That's right.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is, this
that
is the
was
yellow
you.
mold again.
But this is way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ataran,
this
close.
is yellow mold. This is 2 of
Yellow
them.
mold was 1 save I kept failing. She has 2 saves to make all the time.
Yeah. Well, we're running out of rounds.
I feel
I'm
enough
running
that
out of first
everything
level heals.
was in stage 3, so it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like,
Well, now you have
Ataran,
one in stage 1 and one in stage 2.
Ataran takes out the first level heal wand on their bandolier and will utilize that for 2 actions.
Use the scroll! Use the
No.
scroll!
Ataran does not use the scroll.
maybe we need it later. Who knows? Let's just save all the consumables. I'll be okay.
That's right. Roll that.
Rolled a 1, so 9 hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
And Ataran, after using the wand, says, "Aha, you need to sit down. The poison has not run its way through your system. You have to give it a chance."
No, I got this.
I said sit down.
If you walk away, you're going to
Oh.
force us to spend actions.
I will use standstill against you.
Ataran looks a little more angry than sad.
Okay. Haps up.
Yeah, no, I'm not changing position. I'm just going to keep, like, pumping, like, all of the rest of my magic into her in the form of first level heals. So here's another 1d8 plus 8, 2 action heal.
All right.
16.
Yeah.
Ooh,
What?
go Hap.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I've got 1 action down. I'm going to use it for diplomacy. Alhara, please sit down. Please. We're trying to save you.
I wanna see that roll.
All right.
I want to see that roll.
33.
Wow.
Wow.
All
She rolled
right.
a 19. You're sitting her ass down. You know what's going to happen? Riley's
have that
like
skill
pulling
feat
your
where they
leg. You're like
Oh,
trying to
right.
go in. Riley's like, "Arr, arr." You're like, I can't move. I can't move. Riley's grabbing me.
Alhara says, "Oh, if you need a minute, I can sit down. If you need to take some time, I'm ready to go though."
Darius here.
All right.
Yeah,
let's-
you're ready to check
Let's
right
give you
out.
more help with poisons.
Oh.
I'm gonna do first on crystal poison,
Crystal light.
jamming her armpits and mouth full of all sorts of weird poultices and like squirting like the bladders of bug sacks into her ears.
Yo, I bet you're feeling real good for
Gross.
specking full into medicine right now.
26.
You make it.
There you go. That's +2 for the crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And here comes for the venom. 22.
You make it.
All right, +2
All
all
right.
around. And then,
I'll take them.
do you want me to feed you the lesser heal potion or wait? I think we're okay.
I can't see her hit points. I
You
don't know.
might be okay.
I'm gonna wait.
I mean, I'm in the green. I might be.
You're
alright.
in the green. Yeah.
Okay. Alhara, on her turn, gets her last injection of 6 hit points from wonderful magical feathers. Thank you so much.
Woo!
And it's like, it's fine. If you need to rest a minute, I could sit down for a minute. And she sort of shakily sits on the ground. That's one action. Her second action, she uses the seek action to look around. And she spots her bow staff. She's like, oh, there it is. And then third action, she picks it up and she hugs it lovingly. All right. Fortitude saves. First, the bite venom. Plus 4 on top of this roll. 19.
Go back down
No!
to stage 2.
I rolled a 3.
Come
I rolled a 3. God. This is the worst.
Oh,
no.
Max damage. Lovely.
12
Jeez.
points of damage, clumsy 2, and slowed 1.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are so... There's 4 of you, and they're all so bad. Actually, Lauren's doing well.
I'm
Lauren's
doing
doing
great.
really well.
You
I'm
actually
giving
are
her
doing
bonuses
well.
to everything.
Yeah,
This
you
is
actually are
all,
doing well
this is
with
all
your-
Vanessa's fault.
Yeah.
We're all doing well.
You're all
except
doing
for me.
well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have to roll against the crystal poison. Here it comes. Here it
Crystal
comes.
Light.
Plus 4 on top of this.
26.
Plus 4 is a 26 total.
Barely.
I'll take it.
I know.
Oh my gosh, let's get this thing away. It's so bad.
3 points of damage.
Oh, look at the little crystals here. These are kind of neat. Oh, it dissolved.
We're still in rounds. Atron, you're up again.
Chilagosh. And Atron gestures to Chilagosh, and Chilagosh
Just shakes his head. He's like, Alhara.
shakes his head and then spews violet energy, which Atron seems to inhale, as I use my familiar focus to regain a focus point. And then Atron spreads their arms out as black feathered wings grow again, and then as they bring their arms together, they hug Alhara
Aw.
as they sit down with them, and all the feathers flutter around, so you regain that fast healing 6 for 4 rounds. And Atron says, We do need to rest. Yes, let us stay right here. And that's the end of my turn.
Hap.
I've got a job. I'm gonna do it. I've got one
I was
last
going to say,
first
do you have
level
any
spell.
spells left? One?
I have one first level spell left. Let's do it. 14 hit points.
Whew.
Wow. That's the best you've ever rolled.
I'm not sure rolled 16 before.
No, but like consecutively.
She
Oh,
rolled
yeah,
a
sure.
7, an 8, and a 6 on healing. That's like unbelievable. Okay. Are you done?
Oh yeah, I've got one action left. It's fine.
Darius, you're up.
So, did one poison go away yet, or no?
No.
Great. Here we go. Crystal poison first.
I'm at stages 1 and 2.
Well, actually, as you try to administer to the crystal poison, you see the crystals flake away and dissipate, and you think that one has run its course.
Oh, all right. And I will then do the venom.
There you go.
Small
All
blessings.
right. Seriously.
19, is that enough?
No.
Oh. I've jammed her full of all of the medicines I can. It's leaking out of her eyes now. I don't know what else to do.
I
in
survived
there.
crystal and poison, and all I got was the stupid t-shirt.
Hey, I hugged you in public.
That's true. In public?
Yeah, but like none of this are like phased by that. Like even the smallest bit.
No.
And we're hardly public. This is private. This is your family.
Well, this is the next step.
Yeah.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. All right. Alhara's turn.
Hold on.
She
Wait. Give me a second.
It's another spider.
might be.
The spider's like, hey guys, I'm late. What's going on? Oh, humans. Nice.
Nice. Hey, you guys see my friend? Hey, wait a minute.
Okay. As you are wandering around in a daze, Givzib appears in front of Alhara out of invisibility. Oh, you don't look very good. Can I help you? Anything you need?
Can you cure poisons?
What? Give her poison? Yes,
No,
I'm very good at doing
cure,
that. I
cure,
have innate
cure.
poison in me.
Cure.
You want
cure.
me to give her poison? That's
fix the poison?
weird. Oh,
remove.
fix the poison.
Remove the poison.
Yes,
Twinkle,
I have
twinkle.
healing.
Oh,
Little
really?
bat.
Yes, I have healing. Watch.
How I wonder
I don't think I believe that.
what you're at.
Oh.
And you see, like, mystical energy go around her, and she heals 4 points to herself. She's like, look,
Wow.
I'm healed. Oh, you meant for her. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. I don't
Well,
think
next
that
time,
works.
I guess.
I don't think it works. Oh, well, Alhara, good luck. We're rooting for you. You're up.
Alhara spends all 3 actions just staring into space and continuing to lovingly stroke her bow staff.
Wow.
There, she's a bat. Look, hey, I'm a bat.
You're a bat.
Atron's diary. Today I learned where I stand in comparison to that bow staff.
Fortitude
She-
save.
Her eyes are. Alteron would notice because they're very close.
Yep.
Her eyes are like dilated and completely unfocused at the moment.
And how is that different?
Fortitude save against the bite. 26.
Did you regain your 6?
Oh my lordy.
Well,
Well, you only take 5 points of damage, but I will put you all out of this misery. That was the last round of poison.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
that's good.
You ended with more hit points than I have.
Yeah, well.
Well,
that was a lot
after
of- that was a
the-
lot of healing.
After the feathers work their course, Alhara's actually at full.
It
Nice.
was like it never really happened.
Technically, now over whatever minutes we rest, as Alhara slowly heals, Ataran does take a little more damage. And then once it seems like Alhara is great from the feathers, Ataran would then say, I will need someone to look at me now, okay? You need to rest. Stay with me.
He continues to just stare at a spot on the wall or something. He doesn't respond.
Well, Hat fully collapses.
Yeah, we should leave.
I'm just exhausted. Just exhausted.
I wonder where this door goes to.
We're
Look
not
at
going.
this.
We're not going to find out today.
Oh, there's a door.
No.
Oh, look up here, and Gibzib like flies up into the bell because it looks like this was literally the bell tower.
Ah, interesting.
Because this is like where the bell is, and the bell's at the top. And she's like, "Oh, look, there's all these like little spider nests and little like things of spiders. I wonder what these are."
Gibzib, come here,
And
or
she
you
starts
will
like
be a
poking
chew toy.
them. She's like poking them. She's like, "Oh,
No,
I think there's
here.
things in them."
What? Yeah, there's spiders in them. Come down here.
Oh, that's not good.
Ataran will get up and look.
Sure. Like inside the bell, there's like knots of webbing in the bell. And you've seen this before. Those are like,
Mhm.
little spider homes, but there could be things in them. They're rather large, some of those knots, like the size of your fist or even larger.
The spider might have things up under the bell.
All right, I don't even need to roll a knowledge nature check to tell you that spiders don't store shiny objects in their hidey holes. But
Yeah.
maybe
not
game
spiders.
designers
Maybe-
do, so...
Yeah.
They're phase spiders.
Mm.
They are smart. They are different.
Can you reach them?
Intelligence they're almost smart as you
I
have.
throw fire at the hidey holes.
Really?
You want to
Well,
burn all the scrolls.
there go
Burn
the
all
scrolls.
Okay. All right. You
I have
throw.
just cast
You know,
fi-
I'm
You
laying on my
throw
back.
the
I just kind
fire.
of
Flick
flick some
Sure.
fire up there.
To be fair,
Sure.
Ataran is right there, so you'd be casting fire spells at Ataran.
Well, wait, no, it's up in the bell tower.
Yeah,
We're
it's
in a
up
bell
the
tower.
Well, you're actually it's the
We're in
inside
the
of
bell tower.
That's okay. You fire them and they like singe like Ataran's hair and ears, and they're like, "Hey, not so close."
Wait, so it's not like 80 feet up or something?
No.
It's like 10 feet up, 15 feet up.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like really far away. I'm
No,
like,
this is the top of the bell tower. This
here
is
I
where the
thought you
bell
had
is
no idea
stored.
of or no way of getting up there. I'm like, I'll just get it for you. It's fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, we hadn't gotten that answer yet.
Which is, well, everyone's talking. This is what's going to happen. Ataran's like, hey, there could be something in here. And then, like, fire goes past them and burns up the webs. And things fall out of the little hidey holes.
Ataran dances as the cinders like fly over them.
Catches
and
them.
They duck down a bit and catch as things start falling,
Yeah, pretty
hoping none
much.
of it's spider eggs or anything.
Like, oh no!
I like the idea that you catch a wad of baby spiders.
Yeah, that would have been fun. I mean, Ataran wouldn't have been phased by that, but
I would have totally rewritten this trap because I was like, yeah, you know what? I mean, crystals are cool, but spiders, oh, that would have been...
Yeah, I would have totally had that being spiders birthing in
Fantastic.
the lungs, although it's a body horror thing that might bother some
Yeah,
people.
no, that's awful. That's awful.
Yeah.
Okay. You catch all these little things that fall out. You find a pair of broken spectacles with a bone frame. You find a weird thing, a multicolored piece of stick candy, but it bears a narrow snake head at one end and seems to be as strong as stone.
Wait, did you say stick candy?
Yes,
Okay?
stick candy.
That is what's stick candy?
Candy on a stick.
Candy cane?
Like a lollipop.
Oh yeah. I get it. Okay.
Candy cane without the bend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
long striped candies. And you know what this is, sort of. It's a feather token. What type of feather
Oh.
token you don't know, but it's a feather token.
Okay.
You recognize it. You're like, oh yeah, this is a feather token of some sort. That's all that comes out. Otherwise, there's lots of little baby spiders and bits and pieces of stuff that comes out. But you're like, ooh. Hap was 100% wrong. It looks like these spiders actually did have a little horde.
No, that's not
still
Hap. That's
there.
Lauren telling you that spiders don't do this.
Well,
It could have been
Lauren
This is
both.
what happens when you
wrong.
invite a biologist to your game.
Well,
dragons aren't
Even worse, a wildlife biologist.
yes, but
Right.
see, you have exactly zero history or knowledge of wildlife biology in this magic world that I made up. 'Cause I invented the rules. I have a
Oh.
PhD. You have
I see.
nothing.
I
That
see.
you made up? I thought
Steve
it was
made it
like
all.
I make up. I have an assistant.
I thought it
Paizo
was like
helped
James
me.
Sutter made it up.
Yeah, well, whatever. They came up with the core.
You didn't know
concept.
this was Glicker
Ah,
Finder?
Jacobs?
Came up with
James
this.
Jacobs, I think.
But they're
Yeah.
spiders, right?
Glicarian.
Spiders.
Yeah, so they're
Spiders.
literally they're literally Akari, right?
Carrion.
Like, that's literally their taxon is Akari. Don't even try and tell me.
Little treasure trove. The spiders like the knickknacks.
All right, we get these little treasures and then we get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Presuming Atron's healed after 10 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
And spends time chatting with Chilagosh.
Yeah.
Saying, what is with this woman? Why does she keep running into danger?
Yeah, it's so weird that you're always ready to go die over and over again. I'm starting to think Kyrgyz is a death cult.
Oh, jeez.
It's not like all
It is.
Kyrgyz are like that, but there is reasoning behind it. Let's just
We
put it
need to
that
get
way.
you a therapist because this is getting weird.
I mean, maybe.
Atron will walk with Alhara out, like stays close to her, helps
Yeah, I'll-
like put
Prop
an arm under her,
Yeah,
etc.
we do the we're both very tall, so you can
Yeah.
use us like very tall crutches.
And interestingly, even if I had all my spells, I couldn't have been much more useful here.
Yeah, poison sucks.
Gibbs like, well, where are we going? Are we leaving? I'm
We're
so
leaving.
excited. I really want to see what's upstairs.
Yes,
All these fun things up there. Oh
No,
boy, I can't wait to see the circus and meet all
Don't
these other people.
can you become some sort of parrot?
a parrot?
A talking parrot?
No, I cannot.
Bat? Just a bat?
Why are you hanging out with us?
I can be a bat.
Okay. What else?
I can be a toad.
Mhm.
I can be a centipede.
Can you be a
wolf.
toad and sit on my shoulder while we go through the city so you don't alarm anybody?
oh, good idea.
I would love to have a little toad buddy on my shoulder
Are you sure?
who whispers secrets into my ear.
Yes, I would recommend this.
Can you be a toad with a hat?
Oh, okay,
If
okay.
you
I
put a
wasn't
toad on me, if you put a hat on me,
I will
can-
buy you a
can-
hat if you become a toad.
I wasn't on board until you said the hat, and now I'm on board. Like, if you get a little top hat,
I mean,
sure,
otherwise,
that'd be-
what's the
that'd
point?
be pretty good. Yeah.
If
There,
a toad
and
is-
she turns
if you have
into
Yes.
a little toad.
Toad? Yes, I lift up the toad, I put it on my shoulder. We're gonna buy you a hat immediately.
Oh,
When you're a toad, do you like to eat flies?
sure.
Well, we should get her some
I think
flies.
she likes to eat flies regardless of shape.
When you're an imp, do you like to eat flies?
Sure,
When
See?
you're a wolf, do you like to sniff butts?
of course.
Do you like to sniff butts when you're an imp?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mhm,
So
interesting.
this is science. We're learning something today.
Write that down on your journal.
I will write that down in my journal. I'll pull out my little journal and I'll write it down.
I become the animal. I have all the same smells and abilities as the animal does.
All
When I'm a
right.
wolf, I am the same size and can smell and move and climb just as well as a wolf can.
So why do wolves like to sniff butts?
Well, that's a trade secret.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll exit out.
If you become a wolf, then you too can learn the mysteries of the butt.
I'll ask
Oh,
Riley, and he'll
ask
tell
Riley.
me.
He'll tell you.
He'll
Okay.
tell me.
Nope.
Okay.
Trade secret. Okay, where are you going?
You've been listening to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, always remember to attack the darkness.